much more cheaper than the United States and much more cheaper than China. Chinese community is huge in Panama and it's part of our culture. So we don't feel it like a foreigner, it's part of Panamanian.
Hello, Roger. Welcome to Globe Visa. First of all, could you please talk a bit about yourself?
Okay, thank you for the invitation, Globe Visa. I'm a businessman from Panama, and lately, since 3 months ago, I became the Consul General of Panama in Guangzhou. So I've been traveling a lot to Asia, to China.
In recent years, Panama has been actively attracting international investment. What advantages are available for investors in terms of policies?
Okay, we're attracting the investors in mainly 3 sections. Is the real estate investment. It's all kind of real estate, can be apartment, houses, commercials, land, farming, any kind of real estate. Is with a minimum of $300,000 US investment. We have the stock market. We need to invest a minimum of $500,000 US in the system of the real estate in Panama, or you can have a fixed deposit at National Bank of Panama for $750,000 US. Those are the 3 options. For example, let's go for real estate. This basic. You need to invest $300,000 US. You buy apartment, whatever you like. At the moment you get the property title and you fill up all the requirements, in 30 days you should have the resident permanent card.
All right, thank you. So could you please share with us about your thoughts about the economy development in Panama for applicants? Are there any specific things to notice?
I think Panama has so many opportunities of business and in investments. So it's going to be up to the investor what they prefer to do. But the Panama economy is growing, it's very steady, safe in US dollars, so it has many advantages.
Among all the investment schemes, like the qualified investor visas, these 3 methods, which one do you think is the most potential one?
Personally, I cannot choose for others, but personally I like real estate because it's less amount, it's easy to do, no risk.
So if a client chooses to invest in real property, what kind of property fulfills the criteria of investment?
Anyone after $300,000, so it's going to be up to the investor what they prefer. Some people like apartments, some people like commercial places to rent, so it's going to be up to them. You can buy a brand new, ready. You can apply for construction also. You can buy a second hand also. You can buy a flat land. You can buy a farm. You can do many things.
Okay, so is there any restrictions for buyers if they want to sell the property after 5 years?
No restriction.
Okay, thank you. So can you share with us more about Panama current immigrants? Where are they mostly originally from?
We have from many places. We have Chinese, we have Europeans, Canadians, from the United States, Latin Americans also, many, so from all around the world.
One of the popular topics people care about is the living cost. And how is the situation in Panama?
Panama is not very cheap, but it's not so expensive. Comparing with China, real estate is much more cheaper than China, to give you an example. So I think the living standard is good. It's a good place to live, to enjoy. For sure, if you live in the Panama City, it's more expensive than the countryside, like everywhere in the world.
To compare with other countries like USA or China?
Much more cheaper than the United States and much more cheaper than China, especially in the real estate. Panama is $300,000, you can buy 200 square meters, and then so you have money enough to buy a cottage, a boat, and savings, beach house, and still you have money.
Okay. So there's also something that applicants generally care about and want to know. Are there any active foreigners communities in Panama?
Chinese community is huge in Panama, and it's part of our culture. so we don't feel it like a foreigner. It's part of Panamanian. Panama is a mixture of cultures since we start being a country. So you can have all kind of foreigners living with us.